Today, let's take a brief look at some new features in Windows 8 and add sharing to our Animals Puzzle application. Windows 8 has introduced another new feature called Charms. These little icons slide out from the right side of the screen, either by swiping to the right edge on a touchscreen or pressing Windows key and C on a keyboard. The icons that appear are Search, Share, Start, Devices, and Settings. In this tutorial, we are going to start by taking a look at the sharing charm. This feature allows apps to share data with another app, and we can add this functionality to our Animals Puzzle project. For example, if we wanted to share the description or image of the parrot item in our app, we can easily do this with the sharing charm. So let's continue improving our Animals Puzzle application. The system requirements for this tutorial are Microsoft Windows 8 and Microsoft Visual Studio 2012. Now, let's start by viewing our Animals Puzzle application and looking at the sharing charm. Start by opening the Animals Puzzle project we were working on in Section 2. If you are just joining us, you can download the solution completed up to this point in the project files in the project page and in the player. In the Run options, verify that local machine is selected and press the play button or press F5. After the application has loaded, select the Eagle item. Now we want to pull up the charms, so press Windows key and C, or on a touchscreen, swipe to the right edge. Select Sharing, and you'll notice that our application doesn't support sharing yet. So let's go back into the code and enable this feature. To go back to Visual Studio, press the Windows key and D, and then press the Stop button. Open itemdetailpage.xaml.cs and add the following code to the using statements at the top of the file. I have prepared this code already, so I'm just going to copy it in here. I'd recommend pausing the video to copy this code into your own solution as we go through the tutorials. Next, find the load state method and add the following statements at the end. Again, I'm going to paste in some more prepared code. This line is registering the data requested events. Now that we've registered the event, we need to add the method for sharing. After the load state method, add a new method called onDataRequested. I'm just going to add in my prepared code. Finally, find the save state method and add the following code at the end of the method. Here, I'm just pasting in some more code I have prepared. This line deregisters the events that we had registered previously. Let's view our changes. Press the play button or press F5 and select Eagle. Pull up the charms by pressing Windows key and C. Now when we click on Sharing, we see a list of other apps that can consume the Eagle data. Select one of the apps like Mail and verify that it can receive the Eagle description. Now let's look at sharing the Eagle image. Go back to Visual Studio by pressing Windows key and D, and then press the Stop button. Go back to itemdetailpage.xaml.cs and find the onDataRequested method that we just added. At the end of the method, add the following code. Again, I'm just going to paste in some code. This new code enables the Eagle image to be shared. We see that Visual Studio is complaining about the image path variable. We have to go back into Animals Puzzle data source to fix this. Open the Data Model folder and select Animals Puzzle data source. Find the Animals Puzzle Data Common class and scroll down to find the image path field. Change the access modifier to public. Let's launch the app again by pressing the play button or pressing F5. Select Eagle, and then press the Windows key and C to display the charms, and then select Share. For this demonstration, I've downloaded a puzzle app from the Windows Store. Here we can see that this app supports sharing, and I can create an eagle puzzle by sharing my image. So I'm going to select Puzzle Touch, and we see that it was shared successfully. Now if I were to open the Puzzle Touch app, I could make a puzzle out of my eagle picture. This concludes the tutorial on adding sharing to our Animals Puzzle application. Next, we will look at adding the search feature so that users can find what they are looking for faster.